The emergence of AI. Not Allen Iverson. Chat GPT.
Yeah. So have you heard of it?
I have.
ChatGPT? Yeah. So actually,
But to tell us,
I guess in
what is
general, AI really. I mean, we've heard of AI before, right?
course.
Like in video games
Yes.
and small little other things like Siri and like that's an AI assistant, but I mean, it's very like low level. It's not really. It's not like the movies where it's full on talking to you, right?
yep.
And we saw like actually a couple of months ago, really, I think is when the trend started of the AI art, right? Where people would
Yes,
upload their
I
photos
saw
and
that.
stuff. And
It's ridiculous. Really. But yeah. So
did you get your photo? I actually still haven't got my photo.
I did, and Kevin Chang, every Asian stereotype you think it actually ran through. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yes.
Yeah.
So Chat GT, like GPT.
GPT.
What does
So,
GPT?
okay,
Does that
so-
stand for anything?
So I'm not sure what it stands for actually.
Yeah.
But it, as I was saying, like the AI art stuff started to really take off, and then you started to see AI, like open source AI, be used for literally everything.
Open source meaning anyone can contribute
Meaning
to
the
it.
actual technology behind it is open source, and you can really. That's why there's so many of them now. Actually,
Sure.
Chat GPT is the main one.
I typed
right?
in Chat GPT on my phone as an app
Yeah.
because I was trying to find it.
Yeah, it's not an app.
And
Yeah.
so many but the name is Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Everyone's spawning up to try and
Yeah.
obviously.
And like, so basically, what it is you could just feed it anything, and it will give you an answer for it.
Yeah.
Right, and that could be anything like write me a movie script about turtles in space.
Yeah, yeah.
And then literally it would think of something and it would write like an outline for you, like a script outline.
Yeah.
People have used it to, I guess, like to make code for
Yep.
stuff, or even like even just like writing lyrics. I've seen a TikTok where someone wrote lyrics for a Drake song, and then they put it into another AI software that sings the song in Drake's voice.
So where's it getting? It's trudging through Google, right? Surely, like where's it getting the information from? It's in the internet universe.
So
sure.
yeah, it's getting it from the internet, right? But what I've been told is that they've sort of limited what it sort of gets. It's from the internet from a certain point, right?
You can't get it until 2021, right?
I'm not
I
quite
know
sure.
because I've actually used it as research for some of the things, and some of the things are way too new. Like,
Yeah. I mean, its use cases are sort of worrying for some people, right? Because people are like, oh, is my job gonna, get in trouble? While uni students are like, oh, mate, I'm gonna cheat on my essay and just write, tell it to write my essay, which it can do as well.
you know what I love about it? So I used it the last couple of days just to research for the podcast as well, and clearly it has the information, right?
Yeah.
But I love the way it's like pretending to think. It has a dot
Yes,
dots and it's
yes.
like typing and
So I actually asked it, can you write me a horror movie outline, right?
Yeah.
Just something brief. And it wrote like a typical sort of outline, and I actually told it, I was like, this is kind of stereotypical. Can you actually write me something a bit more, nuanced?
yeah.
And it's like, okay. And then it wrote something that was actually a bit way more nuanced than what it was originally. It's like the more you talk to it, the more it's learning. And I think that's scary for some people, right? Because and I think it's been limited in what information it has on purpose, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the technology itself can do a lot more than what it's doing right now, right? Just think of it, right? We're using it for like public consumption. But what does the military have in terms of AI?
For sure. Yeah.
They probably have something that's way more advanced.
I mean, the
than what we're
military is
doing.
another rabbit hole, but to go to. But I mean, it's public consumption as at now.
Yeah. And I mean, like we're just seeing AI take off. I've seen a lot of companies, different type of companies. Like there's one where you can scan your face, and all you have to do is just type text.
Look, these face scanning things, I'm done with it. All right.
No. So this is different. So this one, it creates like a realistic video of yourself.
Yeah.
Like you're talking, right? Like you're doing.
But who has our faces though? Like we've been down this rabbit hole.
Skynet does now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's happening this year.
Let's just make it a little bit harder for them to steal our identity, please. All right, there's enough.
Right.
The evolution of these.
It's done.
So Chat GPT 2022 2023, who knows where we're going to be, but
Mate,
it's here to stay.
Imagine this, right? Like, remember when the internet started and
Oh, yeah.
dial-up was what we had, right?
Tough.
And look where we are now. Look where we are now,
Yeah.
right? In terms of speed, in terms of what, like, you know, videos, like you can play games now, basically online.
Yeah.
This is basically the dial-up of AI, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
What's going to happen in the next 5 years, even?
Yep.
I think it's going to be something incredible.
Imagine if, no, I agree. Is this taking me back when I first got the internet?
Yeah.
You know, when you can set your home pages and setting your homepage. And what was your homepage?
Google.
It was Google,
Yeah.
right? So the internet was Google, like in your mind, right?
in your mind.
You'd start off at that, and it would baseline ask questions, and this is interesting because Google integrates so much within it, and it's interesting that it's taken so long, even though clearly they have the tech over here.
I believe Google has this
No, for
tech.
sure they do. Like for sure they do.
Remember they showed off a couple of years ago where someone called your phone and then it was like an assistant answered.
Yeah.
That never really
For sure they do, but they've also got like you got to understand, Google has to monetize everything.
Yeah.
So how do you monetize it? You can. I mean, they're already recording what you're saying.
I've gone through TikToks and
and stuff
literally
like that,
people talking about monetizing ChatGPT.
Well,
anyway.
Google specifically, right? If they've got an engine, they've got to think about it. But look, AI, I think it's going to be a big thing. And to be honest, like the engine and you know, the way it's answered questions, it's amazing. Imagine if you could integrate your past search feeds, what you're researching. So if I'm in the market for this, and you wake up and it's already that's probably where is definitely where it's going, right?
Yeah, and like because I tried to put in like stuff about the stock exchange.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't do any financial stuff. Like it's obviously purposely like not doing things that will give like that because that's very controversial. That area. That's giving financial advantage, right? So it's just purposely not like fully unleashed yet. When it is, then I think all hell breaks loose.
It's game over. I mean,